Get pause YouTube, 6 foot hacks here. Get pause YouTube, 6 foot hacks here. Got for you guys today, week 10 of the UCL season 2. Now we are coming off of a pretty controversial and rather upsetting victory against the Bronx Bearticks, where a lot of people were pretty upset because apparently it's my fault that I got lucky. But if you guys would like to see that match, a link to that will be down in the description. Now, of course, we will most likely see Joey in playoffs again, so we'll always have that match to come to look forward to if we do or when we do face Joey again. But this week we are facing Patterz, aka I think his real name, I want to say his name is Dan, but I think his name is Daniel. Yeah, his name is Daniel. But last season, Patterz unfortunately did beat us. If you want to know what team we are bringing, a link to that will be down in the description. Now, this battle is taking place early Sunday. I haven't been up for an hour. No excuses though. We do unfortunately have a pretty bad team matchup going into this game. Not gonna lie. Patterz team is pretty scary, and like I said, we did unfortunately lose to him last season, and I'm sure everybody who's still upset from my match with Joey is gonna be happy about this game if Patterz does beat us, because like I said, he does have a pretty good matchup against us going into this game. Although we do have a surprise or two up our sleeves, hopefully for a potential very fast team coming from Patterz. But his channel link and stuff will be down in the description if you guys want to go check him out. We are going to go ahead and jump into this already. I'll be honest with you guys, I don't think I'm 100% prepared for this, but if we lose, that is not an excuse. That is just because I played bad. So yeah, I'm really hoping Patterz doesn't bring anything too crazy. The reason why we're playing Sunday, like the day after week 9 is uploaded, is because me and Patterz can literally have no other time to play, because I'm working, and then when I come back from work he can't record, so we have to do it Sunday. So I'm pretty sure he's underprepared as well, so I guess it isn't too big of a deal. But alright guys, so here we go. Let's see what Patterz brought. Okay, no Aerodactyl. Oh, okay, so that's really good. So no Aerodactyl. He brought Electivire though. Okay. No Aerodactyl. And no Mega Deontay. That's great. Okay. What would he lead with? I honestly think I can just lead Victini. Yeah, Ellis and I agreed that Victini is probably our best lead going into this match. It's really great that he doesn't have Deontay, actually, because that's one fast threat we don't have to worry about. He also doesn't have Aerodactyl. Oh, yes. Okay, so Aerodactyl plus Deontay would have been really terrifying for us to potentially deal with. Luckily, though, he brought Quagsire and Electivire over Deontay and Aerodactyl, so this is not going to be as an aggressive match as I had expected. Quagsire, though, I don't really know what Quagsire could be. I honestly didn't expect him to bring Quagsire, because we do have two really good grass types. So yeah guys, we're going to go ahead and get into this. So Scald, if he's not water absorb, is still going to be doing a lot of damage. Dark Pulse, if he's not specially defensive, I think should still be able to 2-hit KO him. No, so if he's Spadef, bulky, then there's a good chance we can 3-hit KO him with Dark Pulse. So we're going to be leading off with Vicente, as he's going to be leading off with the Cresselia. Now we do have Taunt on Vicente, so I could just go straight for that, I think, because there's a chance this could be like dual screen Crest. I know that he's like to run that a couple times before. Also, I'll probably mention this in the team building video, but if you guys didn't see it, then the way that Patterz builds is actually slightly annoying. It's not bad how he builds, but he doesn't tend to show like his EV spreads and stuff, and like if he speed creeps, or if he does crazy EV spreads, or if he does like 252 or like 252. So that was kind of a little hard for us to build towards too. Also, with him having such a scary fast team, Adamant, Aerodactyl, and Deontay could have been really big issues. Although yes, we do have Registeel for them. Registeel is a Shed Shell variant, so it doesn't get trapped by Doug Trio, and Earth Power from Max Special Attack Deontay is a solid 3-hit KO, I'm pretty sure. So he's debating on what to do right now. Like I said, taunt is definitely the best move for us to go for here. And actually, even if he led with Duck Trio, that wouldn't be too bad because we could have actually just switched out directly there. As he's going to switch on out into Bond. Oh, he switched directly into this. Okay. I mean, that's fine. We do have the Shed Shell. So I'm going to take this chance just to switch on out into a Sigalith here. Because there's no reason that he should want to go... Yeah, plus he can't get up rocks. He has to go for Earthquake is what I'm saying pretty much. So it did kind of cross my mind to maybe straight out Blue Flare, but I didn't want to risk Cresselia potentially paralyzing me, because that would have really sucked. So he is going to go for the Earthquake as we bring in Sigalith. That's really great. We do have a Sash. The question is he going to want to switch out? He now knows that we are Shed Shell, and he's going to be expecting Taunt from Cresselia. There's no reason he should stay in here, I think. I'm pretty sure he would want to switch out. He could maybe go for Stone Edge. Stone Edge could knock us out, I think. I think I'm going to go ahead and switch on now into Crocodile here. This was kind of the game plan going into this match to deal with Duck Trio. Duck Trio is easily a humongous threat for us because obviously our team is kind of ground weak. Duck Trio being able to trap our Pokemon is something that we would have to watch out for. Luckily though, Shed Shell Victini coming through there, turn 2. I'm pretty sure that kind of messed him up there. And the basic idea was to bait in Duck Trio with Victini, switch in Sigalith on the EQ, then here switch out into Crocodile and hopes to Pursuit Trap Duck Trio. But he is going to bring back in the Cresselia. I kind of thought about that. I wanted a Toxic. I thought that would be a little bit too risky though. This could be an issue. What I'm gonna do here is actually switch right into Registeel, I think. Because this way I can hopefully just get up my rocks right away. And that way we'll start being able to get residual damage on his team. We can find out if Cresselia is leftovers or not. Infernape is also another huge issue that I have to watch out for. Let's see. What's he gonna want to do? He could Moonblast. Moonblast would kind of hurt. I wonder how much we would be taking from that. So we still don't know if that Duck Trio is Banded or Life Orb. So Moonblast unfortunately is a straight 2-hit KO, even without any special attack investment, which means I don't exactly want to stay in here. He could be expecting us to be an offensive variant and just be aggressive and knock off. He could maybe try to double into Amoonguss here. That's his only real safe switch into a knockoff. If he doubles into Infernape, that would be an insane play, I think, because that would actually really suck. Okay, so I didn't think about that. Okay, so luckily he stayed in. He seemed to stay in here. He can't T-Wave, obviously. He's not going to Psychic. He'll most likely Moonblast or get up a screen. Oh, did he double into Infernape? No! Okay! I'll take that. I just get a rocks here, right? Pretty much. How much would Earthquake do? Registeel with him not having Deontay really isn't going to be doing too much, I think, in this match. Quagsire. Earthquake is about a 3-hit KO, so I can honestly just get up rocks here. There's really no reason for me to not just go straight for the rocks. Worst case, he stays in, EQs, or he scalds and burns us, which would be fine. The burn would kind of suck, but hey. Oh no! I misclicked. Oh. Ah, this is what I mean by I've not been awake. What? That is clearly Ironhead. I don't know. Okay, so I just completely fucked up. Oh, okay. I gotta wake up. Gotta wake up. Focus. Focus. So, I'm gonna get up rocks now. This really sucks because this turn, I could have gone for Toxic. Okay, so we're basically a turn behind. Which really sucks. But it's okay. As he goes for the Scald, he's really trying to get off a burn on this, it seems like. Burn. Crit burn. No, okay. So he get a crit. We got up a rocks though. Should I just switch into Shaman here? I really just want to switch into Shaman, I think. Shaman or Blastoise wouldn't be bad here, I think. I don't want to stay in and him burn us, but at the same time, I don't think we really need the Toxic off on this, do we? Honestly, I think just switching the Shaman is the best play here. Because even if he burns us, that's fine. Even if he burns Shaman, that's fine. We do have Natural Cure. Not Serene Grace. So let's see. He is Acid Spray. I did not even know that learned Acid Spray. What? I had to... Okay then. I'm not sure what he predicted there. Do I want a Psychic here? Do I want to Psychic the incoming Among Us? The problem with that is that we are... not Psychic. We are Choice Scarfed. I'm gonna Psychic here. If he brings in Crest, we can just bring back in Registeel. So yeah, I honestly think I'm in a good enough position to be able to go for the Psychic here. Yeah, I'm not worried about Among Us. I'm gonna be aggressive. I'm just gonna be aggressive. I don't think he would risk bringing in Cresselia when he has an Among Us. So he did bring in Cresselia. This should still do like 5%. We can find out if he's lefties or not. And it begins. So he is lefties. Shaman Psychic did nothing. So I don't know what kind of Cresselia this could be yet. Psychic plus rocks. He could just be physically defensive. I don't know any moves this has, so he's not gonna be dual screens if he has lefties. I think that's kind of been the thing with Patterz. He normally runs light screen with dual screens. So I'm gonna switch right into Bruno here. I'm gonna just switch right into Bruno. As he could maybe switch. Okay, so yeah. He did T-Wave. The thought of switching into Crocodile crossed my mind, but I still don't want to get, I don't want to get hit by a Moonblast. T-Wave, lefties, Crest. Okay. Should I Toxic here? Or Ironhead? I'm gonna Toxic here because he hasn't seen it from us. Yeah, I'm gonna Toxic here. Like, it would have been really nice to Toxic the Quagsire. Unfortunately though, I misclicked on Ironhead for being too tired, I guess. And yeah, it's fine though, it's fine though. He's gonna bring in Pride, which is the Infernape! Ah! I could have Earthquake. We managed to hit the Toxic though, so that's not too bad. This thing is a problem. Would he Earthquake? Earthquaking, I think, is not his best move to go for. I really don't think he should Earthquake. Okay, Vicente. No, okay, hold on. This Infernape is actually another huge issue. Infernape plus Dugtrio are two huge issues going into this match. So close combat is a straight OHKO on us. Earthquake, however, Earthquake is not an OHKO on us. So what I kind of want to do is maybe switch into Victini. He shouldn't want to Earthquake here. He would probably close combat is what I'm thinking. Or he could U-turn even. If I sack Reggie, then the problem with that is that our best switch into Cresselia is gone. Victini deals with Quag, Amoonguss, and Evire, and stops Cress. Blastoise can't chew 2 hits. I think I have to stay in here, unfortunately. The timer's running down. Fuck, he did close combat. That crit didn't matter. That crit didn't matter. Is he life orbed? Let's see. Okay, so he is life orbed. Okay, so he is life orbed. I think Victini can just come in. Or actually Blastoise can come in and just... Ice Beam or Dark Pulse, I think. Sigi wouldn't be a bad switch in here, either. Because we could potentially Toxic Cresselia. We know it has T-Wave. If I bring in Blastoise, we potentially bait him to bring in the Quagsire. I think I have to bring in Blastoise here. Because if we can get rid of this ape, then we can spam knockoff and seed flares. I don't feel comfortable in pursuit trapping him, obviously. The problem with Victini is that it just... Yeah, actually, Victini isn't a bad play because we just force him... back into Crest, which we can just taunt. So I think I can just bring in Victini here. Victini helps more than Reggie in this battle, unfortunately. Well, not unfortunately, but you guys get what I mean. It does kind of suck that we are going to have to lose Registeel, though. I kind of wanted to bring in Victini, but then he could have just EQ'd the following turn, and then that would have put me in a bad scenario again. But then I guess I could have switched into Sigilyph, and that wouldn't have been too bad, because then Toxic would have racked up. What was I running? Victini. I was running a calc on Victini. At -1, Blue Flare is enough to knock him out at this range. I'm just gonna Blue Flare here. If he U-turns, that's fine. That's more not leftovers, but that's more Life Orb recoil. So it's a good thing that we were able to get up rocks. That crit on Reggie didn't matter. I think even if we were physically defensive, it may have been a roll. But yeah, I didn't expect him to straight out just close combat. I thought that maybe he would EQ, expecting Victini, but like I said, it's not a bad play for him to do that. So Earthquake, we can actually chew an Earthquake. Yeah, and then that was a pretty questionable play on his part, I think, because Infernape was such a huge issue for us, and now it's gone, so that's really great. As long as that Dugtrio does not trap me, we should be fine. So, gonna scratch out Infernape there. Victini. So So I'm guessing close combat plus EQ would have been enough to knock out Victini, so that's fine, that's fine. Cresselia is still looking like an issue if we can't Toxic it, potentially. Depending on Moonblast rolls will determine on how we can deal with that. If he brings in Dugtrio, I'll probably just hard switch directly into Dugtrio. I mean into Crocodile. So he brings this in. You're not Scarfed. Are you? You're not Scarfed. Why would he bring this in? Is this Scarf? Do I switch into Crocodile? Because if he knocks us out, I mean, Crocodile just comes in for free regardless. Okay, I'm gonna make a bit of a... Is it risky? I don't know. Maybe I jumped the gun on that play. Maybe I jumped the gun on bringing in Crocodile. Maybe I jumped the gun. He has to be Scarfed. Got him. Dope. Dope, dope, dope. What does he switch in? What would he switch in? Okay, so it's a good thing I made that aggressive switch. So we're gonna assume that he's Scarfed. Scarf Evire. So that's good information for us, and now we got an extra little bit of rocks damage on him. So Pursuit would do nothing. Pursuit would do like 18% if he tried to switch out. Oh no, no, no. I'm looking at the completely wrong Pokemon. Electivire. Pursuit would do about 20%, I think. So it's probably just better for me to knock off. How much would Quag take from knockoff? Actually, knockoff is still doing decent damage to Quag. So I can just knock off here. Yeah, I'm just gonna knock off here. He's gonna withdraw. He's gonna withdraw. As he brings out Quagsire. Yep. I could have doubled there, potentially. This should do a clean 30%. So yeah, he's physically defensive for sure. Crunch should be doing decent damage now. I mean, does he lose anything in just Scalding here? I don't think so. I just have to make the safe switch back into Shaman here. So he is just gonna stay in. That's really good. That's really good. That's really, really good. As he does go for the recover. Okay. Quagsire could be a little bit annoying to deal with, especially with us not being able to have Toxic it. Do I want to pull a double? I'm gonna pull a double here in the Sigilyph, predicting him to want to bring in a Mungus. I think. If he brings in Cresselia, next time it's Shaman against Quag, I probably will just Seed Flare. And just be out aggressively. And just be aggressive. So yeah, we're gonna pull a double into Sigilyph. Oh, please bring in a Mungus. Yes! Dope! Dope! Dope. Super dope. He doesn't have lefties. What? You're not gonna stay in here. You are not going to stay in. Oh, I want to Toxic so badly. I want the Toxic so badly. He shouldn't stay in. I mean, if he stays in, he's probably just gonna go for Spore. And honestly, Sigilyph was probably going to be our sleep fodder in the first place. It's risk versus reward here. I mean, regardless, we don't knock him out with Psychic. But I don't think he would stay in risking that anyways. Yeah, there's no reason he should stay in against Sigalith. There's no reason. You have a Cresselia. I have super effective moves that are stab to hit you with, bud. Please don't stay in. So we know he has Scarf Evire. Quag is physically defensive. So let's see. Ah! Oh! Come on. I don't know. I don't agree with him staying in there. I think he really should have just switched. I think he really should have just switched. I don't know. Maybe I should have. I should probably stop expecting him to switch out. Sigalith, I don't know how much Sigalith is going to be doing. I don't know if Sigalith would be doing much else in this match. Amoonguss plus Cresselia is a pretty fat core to break through, unfortunately. I don't agree with that play. I don't agree with that play at all. I don't know, I'll have to see his side of the match. And he just stays in! Okay. So unfortunately we lose. I don't know why he would just stay in like that. Regardless though, I can just bring in Blastoise and click Dark Pulse, I think. Victini, we just click Blue Flare and catch the Cresselia. Amoonguss stops so much of our team. I don't know why he just left it in like that. That kind of messed me up. Pursuit's not gonna knock this out, unfortunately. What to do? We need Crocodile, we need Shaman. If I bring in Blastoise, we can put pressure on him, hopefully? I'm gonna bring in Blastoise here. I'm pretty sure that Amoonguss is Spadef bulky. I'm pretty sure it's Spadef bulky. Because it didn't take anything from Psychic. Yeah, so he was probably Spadef bulky. So Mega Blastoise. Oh, sorry guys. I can't Dark Pulse, unfortunately. I have to Ice Beam here. Ice Beam still hits everything that's gonna come in regardless. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and click Ice Beam here. See what he wants to do. He does end up switching into the save Cresselia. We can see what kind of set this is now. Oh, that did nothing. Okay, so let's see. Dark Pulse may actually be a 2-hit KO. Should I risk it though, is the thing. I could bring in Crocodile. The problem with Dark Pulsing is that we wouldn't be able to outspeed Amoonguss afterwards, and Amoonguss right now is a huge issue. And I don't see any reason he shouldn't just go for the Thunder Wave. I could switch into Crocodile maybe? Oh, this Cresselia is such an issue. Yeah, because then we also probably wouldn't be able to beat Quag. So I'm going to try and switch into Blastoise here in hopes that he'll just T-Wave. Or maybe go for a Psychic. Energy Ball maybe? I don't think so. So he's going to switch out into Amoonguss. Oh, so he got us there. I could have just stayed in. This is bad. This is super bad. Oh, I don't know if we will be able to pull out a victory here. Those plays with Amoonguss kind of really messed me up there. I didn't think he would leave in Amoonguss on Sigilyph. He can basically Spore here, and it's a matter of... I don't know, I need all of my Mons at this point, which really sucks. I don't know, guys. Ugh. Blastoise comes in so handy. I guess maybe Victini? I could sleep Victini? If I knock this off and he puts me to sleep, that would really suck. I think I have to knock off here. I don't know. I can't afford Blastoise to be put to sleep. I'm just gonna knock off here. Oh, he switched! Okay, into Quagsire. So if I had pulled the switch, if I had switched into Victini. If I had, and I don't. Okay. I'm gonna switch into Blastoise here, I think. Amoonguss is a huge issue. I don't know why he played it so riskfully against Sigilyph. So he's just gonna recover. He could have Water Absorb, potentially. Either way, I'm just gonna Dark Pulse, I think. That is really the best play for me to do. Oh, we are fighting an uphill battle right now, guys. Cresselia, Quagsire, and Amoonguss are really hard to break through. That's another reason why we had a tough matchup. It's not only that he had such a speedy team, but Amoonguss and Cresselia are two pretty fat Mons. I didn't expect them to bring Quagsire, honestly, because Blastoise can still pressure it. The only thing is, if I can have something asleep against Amoonguss with Blastoise, Blastoise should be able to beat Amoonguss 1v1, especially because he doesn't have leftovers. So there's still a chance we can win this. If I had made that switch into Victini, that would have been pretty good in our favor. Cresselia. Cresselia is nice and fat. I remember I had Cresselia season 1. So, can't be mad at him for using it. So he's debating on what to do here. Unfortunately, Patterz is in control right now. If I had pulled the trigger with Sigilyph a little sooner, maybe that would have been good. If I had not misclicked with Iron Head, then we could have hit a Toxic on this Quagsire, but it's whatever. He is going to switch out into Evire. Okay. Yes! Oh no! Now people are gonna get upset about that. So that crit did matter. I'm pretty sure that mattered. Hold on, let's check. Electivire. I mean, Patterz is still in a good spot. Okay, so it would have done 59 to 70%. So I think after 2 Stealth Rock turns, I think that was a roll. I want to say that was a roll. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that crit did matter if we got a low roll on it. Regardless, though, here comes this giant threat. I can't stay in on this. Crocodile, I don't think would be a bad sleep fodder. I don't know why he wouldn't just Spore here. Why would you not just Spore? You shouldn't Giga Drain. Giga Drain's not gonna beat me. He should Spore here. He Giga Drain. I did not think he would Giga Drain. Yeah, this Amoonguss could easily still win him the match. Does Victini live a Giga Drain? I think Victini can live a Giga Drain. Oh, please tell me you can live a Giga Drain, Victini. Yes, so Victini can actually live a Giga Drain here. So I'm gonna switch into Victini. As he could switch out. I thought he would just Spore there. I don't know why he didn't Spore, because Giga Drain doesn't beat Blastoise. It shouldn't be a 2-hit KO. Is it? No, it's not a 2-hit KO, so I don't know why he would stay in and go for it. So he has Giga Drain, and we don't know his final moves still. I need to get off damage on this Amoonguss. Into the Quagsire, okay. I'm just gonna Energy Ball. I'm gonna Energy Ball. I don't know, I feel like I've been playing too aggressively. Like, I've been trying to predict too much. So he's gonna switch out into Cresselia. Yeah. This isn't too bad because we can taunt him here potentially. Yeah, so we're gonna force him out with the taunt regardless here, I think. Blue Flare isn't gonna knock him out. If I had blue flared there, we could have 2 KO'd, I think. Blue flare doesn't knock him out. See, if I taunt, then he's gonna switch. If I blue flare, he's gonna stay in. I can't risk this going for taunt. I mean, I can't risk this going for Moonlight. So we are going to be able to taunt Cresselia here. That's really, really great because now we can just blue flare whatever he decides to bring in. Even if it's Quag, that's fine. Even if it's Quag, it's fine. Even if it's Quag, it's fine. Moonblast will put us in range of Giga Drain from Amoonguss, unfortunately. I have to blue flare here, there's no other play I can do. He's not going to 2-KO us, and we 2-KO Cress in return. If we can get rid of Cress or Amoonguss first, that should open up a window for us to win. Because Patterz can still win this match. I'm not taking away anything from that. And if we get rid of this Cresselia, we can just spam Earthquake. Let's see. So he's gonna stay. Okay. So we missed the blue flare. Just gonna go for it again. So it does suck that we missed blue flare there. But we should be able to just go for it again. Yeah, we should still 2-KO him, I think. I really hope that miss didn't matter too much. It would really suck though if he switches out Cresselia. Because with those 2 turns of leftovers, he's back above 50%. So we can take another Ice Beam. We can't switch into Giga Drain anymore. So let's see, this should still do a lot. And he knocks us out. This is if I bring in Krook, I have to knock off. I bring in Blastoise, I can probably just Dark Pulse safely. But then he just brings back in Amoonguss. And if I Pursuit Trap this, then that's not going to help me much either. Do I bring in Blastoise here? Or Krookodile? If I bring in Blastoise, I just Dark Pulse as I knock this out or force something in. Because if I knock this out, he just gets a free switch into Amoonguss. Ice Beam should be able to knock this out. So it did suck that we missed the blue flare. No, Ice Beam doesn't knock him out at that range. Okay, so that's kind of a problem. If I knock him out with Krookodile, he just brings in Amoonguss or Quagsire to revenge kill me. There's nothing I can do. So I think Patterz may have pulled out the victory this week, guys. Yeah, because he can just sack off Cress here. And then bring in Amoonguss. And I hope he doesn't go for Spore. That's all I can really do at this point. Amoonguss is going to be able to win him the match right here. If I hadn't played like that with Sigalith, I don't know why he would stay in, but I mean, hey, it worked out for him in the end. Missing that blue flare kind of sucked, but it's whatever because we did crit the Dark Pulse, which I'm pretty sure was a roll because I think Electivire already took 2 turns of Stealth Rock's damage anyways. So he's gonna bring in the Amoonguss. Unless we get a crit here, I don't see how we can win this game. Let's see. Amoonguss. I'm pretty sure he's Spadef bulky. He has to be Spadef bulky. Blastoise Ice Beam is a roll. I could try and spam Psychic with Shaman maybe, in hopes that that could win me the game. So I'm gonna make a hard switch into Shaman here. I really think that's the best play for me to do. If he Sludge Bombs, amazing play on Patterz' part. Amazing, amazing play. But he does just Giga Drain. Okay. So he knows that we have the Psychic. And unfortunately, it's the only move I can go for. Sludge Bomb does not knock us out at this range of HP, so I'm just gonna go ahead and Psychic here and just try to do as much damage as I possibly can to maybe try and beat this. That still did decent damage. If he gets a poison here, he'll knock us out, I think. Oh well. This is just payback. Like I said, the people who are still upset from the Joey match are probably gonna like this match because there's not much we can do against this Amoonguss. If I Pursuit Trap it here, maybe we can win. If I Pursuit Trap it here, maybe we can win. Maybe, just maybe. Pursuit would do a clean 40% to this if he switches out. Which he should want to, because why keep this in when it can just lose to Blastoise? And this is his win condition. Yes! So we're going to be able to Pursuit him here. Ooh, get off all that nice damage. Okay. We can still potentially win this, I think. We can still maybe win this. We can still maybe win this. That poison did suck. The blue flare mist did suck. If his Electivire would have been brought into Stealth Rock's range anyways, so yeah, that I don't think it mattered. But it did matter in the sense that we knocked him out there. We are adamant, so this will still be doing some decent damage to Dugtrio. Yeah, Pursuit's gonna be doing a lot of damage to Dugtrio still. Ooh, nice damage. As that will just annihilate us. We are down, guys. We are down. There is still maybe a chance we can win. There is still a slight chance we can win this. There is still a slight chance we can win this. Earthquake isn't gonna knock us out unless he gets a crit. But I mean, regardless, Earthquake is gonna do over like 50%, I think. Oh, no, it didn't. Okay. So we do knock him out. Okay, so we do knock him out. Unfortunately, Quagsire plus Amoonguss could still win him the match. He's in Ice Beam range, though. He's in Ice Beam range. If he switches out here into Amoonguss, that's a really good play on his part. I mean, if he switches out into Quagsire, yeah. Ah! I thought he would do this. But there was nothing else I could do besides be able to pursuit trap him with the Mungus. Because if I didn't pursuit trap him, then he would be obviously at full HP the next time he came in. And that does not look like it's a 2-hit KO. Actually, no, Dark Pulse should knock him out, apparently. Okay, so Dark Pulse can finish him off here. And then, if he doesn't have Spore on Amoonguss, we may actually be able to win. We may actually be able to win. We still have a chance to win, guys. Oh, we still have a chance to win. Unfortunately, Ice Beam will not knock him out at this range because he is most likely Spadef bulky. He Giga Drained! We can live! Yes! What? We won! What? Why didn't you Spore? You don't have Spore? Yes! Oh! Whoa! Okay. We just stole that victory from Patterz, I think. I need to ask this man, did he have Spore? What? What? He should have Spored there. Spore would have won him the game. Spore would have won him the game if we didn't get a 2-turn wake. Because we could have slept that first turn when he Giga Drained, and then we could have woken up the turn after. And then Ice Beam potentially. So it was still in our odds to potentially win there, but they would have been a lot less if he had gone for Spore there instead of going for the Giga Drain. Yeah, so that's a pretty narrow 1-0 in our favor, ladies and gentlemen. The Durham Druddigons are now 9-1. We will be facing J YouTube Gamer next week. We are both from North Carolina, so that should be fun. He actually almost beat us Season 1, but I remember he misplayed, and of course, able to take advantage of that mistake on his part, and then win. Oh, Amoonguss was Assault Vest! Oh, so there was no way he could have won. So yeah, we won at that point. So, good game, Patterz. Check him out, guys. I've rambled on enough. Thank you all for watching. Later, everybody.